still undefeated from Calabasas by way of Cleveland, Ohio. He is the problem child, Jake Paul.
Austin McBroom from the Ace family, he responded on social media.
All I gotta say is you will never, ever do that to me. You lucky you won tonight. Now you get to face daddy. Yup. Think about it. Take a second. Think about it.
Dear Austin McBroom from the Ace family, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but Jake Paul only goes up against opponents and not victims. Because if you step inside that boxing ring against Jake Paul, that's exactly what you're going to be, Austin, a victim. Everyone saw what Jake did to Nate Robinson, and this man got KTFO. And now you think you can do a better job? I know what I saw, and it was a vicious defeat with a brutal freaking knockout in the second round. And I'm telling you right now, Austin, for your own good.
I got enough kids, but I'll make you my son.
Don't do it. Don't box against Jake. You still have time to change your mind, because if you don't, I promise you that you won't just be defeated by Jake Paul. You're going to be eliminated. So the question I have to ask you, Austin, if you are watching this, what's going to hurt more? Seeing that tough guy facade of yours knocked out of you cold, or going through the endless and most savage memes that you have ever experienced in your life? Which one is it going to be, Austin? Come on, Austin. Be smart about this and save yourself from the embarrassments. Whoever is lying to you and gassing you up by saying that you can totally beat Jake Paul is one messed up person and should be fired, because I don't know what's worse, them being a horrible friend or them being such a terrible liar. Logically now, what makes you so qualified in thinking that you can actually beat Jake Paul? First of all, you're not even a real boxer, Austin. You're nothing more than just a poser. I'm sorry, but I know a poser when I see one, and you posting an Instagram picture wearing some fancy looking boxing gloves does not make you a real boxer. Wake up and smell the coffee, Austin, because you can get all the hearts you want, but that still doesn't make you a real boxer, because it takes endless days of rigorous training to even step inside that boxing ring, which I don't think you can even survive. I can see right through posers like you, and what really gives you away is that attitude of yours.
All I gotta say is you will never, ever do that to me. You lucky you won tonight. Now you get to face daddy. Yup. Think about it. Take a second. Think about it.
Posers like you always know all the expensive name brands when it comes to boxing gear, but I bet you don't even know the 4 styles of boxing. I bet you think that when you throw random hard punches to a punching bag that doesn't even hit you back qualifies you as a real boxer. Please, give me a break. Jake has been training for years and he's in another league, and you're just not ready for him. Not now and not ever. Are you scared now, Austin? Fear starting to kick in because you honestly don't have any worthwhile boxing skills to see, and you wouldn't even last 2 rounds with Jake. I'm not saying these things to mock you, Austin. I'm just saying all of this because these are things that you have to know. And that's why, can someone please do me a favor and show Austin McBroom from the Ace family this video, because this man needs a reality check. Go right ahead, Austin, and say whatever you want to make yourself feel better if you think that will help, but it won't change a thing, because you can't beat Jake Paul in a boxing match, and that's an absolute fact. But posers like you are always so defiant to the very end and very ignorant to what they're walking themselves into. So be my guest, keep knocking on the door, and let's see if Jake Paul answers and accepts your challenge. This just makes things much more interesting and very entertaining for those who are watching, because someone in that boxing ring is going to be taught some damn manners and respect, and that someone is you. So consider this a message from the best chocolate chip that you have ever seen before, Austin McBroom, and that's you will lose. On a closing note, Austin, you're not a boxer, you're not a fighter, and you're definitely not a pro athlete. You're just a family vlogger. That's all you are, and that's something that you should stick to doing. It's what you're good at after all. But let me wrap this video up. Leave me a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win this boxing match? Jake Paul or Austin McBroom? But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. And if you want more, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all later.